some money.
Oh.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
hard to get...
It's a great point. And it goes back to maybe an adult would have understood that, maybe.
Well, yeah,
But
and sarcasm too, sometimes it goes right over their head, so where they don't get the point you're trying to make originally. So it's
Right.
better to be direct with them.
Good, good. Ignoring is another one. Okay? Ignoring. We work with everybody, but we don't work with this one because... Why? What's the message?
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Not worthy of being on the team. There's a lot of things, even if you don't mean it, so be careful. Ignoring can be a tank drainer. And nonverbals, you showed me those. Okay, so what about tank fillers? Truthful, specific praise. Give me an example of some truthful, specific praise.
I could say, like, Brett, you're my best tutor. Get in there. Or you're one of my best tutors. You know.
One of my best hitters. Okay. Can you be more specific? Why am I one of your best hitters? I make contact. Okay. Good job, Cliff. I like the way you made contact, just like we practiced. Okay. Give me some more examples of things that are specific. Specific things. Even if the result is the ball went through my legs.
Even though you struck out, you swung.
Okay. I like the way you were aggressive at the plate. Last time, you can get that picture, you were afraid to swing. This time, you went up aggressively. It's exactly what I want to see. Okay, that was perfect. Okay. Any other examples?
Way to step with the pitcher.
Perfect. The idea is that if we just cheerlead all the time, it doesn't really, it's not very valuable to our players. They don't necessarily think you're being, they think you're being nice. They think you're trying to something, so they don't really take it as meaning anything eventually. But if it's specific, then it's important. Okay? Truthful and specific. Expressing appreciation. Give me an example of expressing appreciation that doesn't have to do with something that actually happened with the bat and the ball and the glove. It's your team. What other things happen?
We come to practice on time, prepared every time.
Come to practice prepared every time. You brought your glove. You brought your cap. Okay? You came ready to play. You started your warm-up classes on your own. Those are good things. Anything else? Anything else you can think of that you appreciate?
Enthusiasm for the game.
Enthusiasm, cheering on your teammates. Okay? Helping clean up afterwards. There's a lot of things that you can show appreciation for. And kids really appreciate that. Okay? Listening. Okay? I have a son who's 11 years old who plays some different sports, and I helped out his coach by taking his team soccer practice one day. He said, the coach said, if you take the practice, I'm going to have my individual meetings at the end of the fall with the players. I don't know how they've done, whatever. Okay, great. So I take the practice. It's about an hour and a half practice. And out there, I'm watching this, and one at a time, he takes a kid from practice. He says, come on over here, Max, and okay, and then when Max is done, he says, come over here, Jake, and whatever. And they come over, there's a little bench next to the field. And he sits next to the, I keep looking over there and saying, what is happening here? I don't see him giving information. The kid's talking the whole time. And I asked my son afterwards, anyway, I ended up doing this for 3 practices because it took so long to get through all the kids. I asked my son, what did you talk about with Coach Gray? He said, well, he asked me how I like playing on the team. He asked me what things I thought we should improve upon as a team. He asked me what I like best, what exercise and what drills I like best. We just talked. And he really liked it. And he gave information opinions. And the coach would, tell me, yeah, it's true. What do you think you really need to work on, Jake? He said, I really need to work. He's a left footer. I need to work on my right foot. Yeah, great. How could you do that, Jake? And he went through all that. Rather than, okay, my kid loved it, and I think he really appreciated his coach for it. So listening to players in the right time is, I think, very important.
You got them invested in it, right?
Right. You get them invested in the process of learning and being part of the team, you're halfway there, or more. And the nonverbals, right? Okay, so we know we want to have lots of positive stuff going on here. But isn't there a magic ratio? Is there something, all these positives we're pouring out compared to the criticisms or corrections? Do you think is there a ratio? What do you think? Put these in your books.
3 to 1.
3 to 1, 2 to 1? 5 to 1. You know, pop it up there. 5 to 1, very good. Very good, my clicker cheated. All right, 5 to 1, does that sound like a little or a lot, or what does that sound like to you? I know I